Welcome back to Hanging with the Homeless. Once again, we're addressing vet issues. What we're trying to do to help the vets, we opened a homeless vet shelter on less than $5,000, and continually we're asking for money to keep support it. We're still being hit on the sprinkler system, so we cannot hold as many homeless vets as we would like to. The county is still at us with the $7,200 that we need for a sprinkler system. There's other help that we need at that vet shelter so we can bring the population up, because we are having to lately turn vets away from the shelter. We're taking them at the other shelters, but we're finding increasing need as landlords are throwing more vets out of their homes, which I don't feel should be done. The other thing that I wanted to address, and I'll address at other shows, is vet scams. Legislation should be approved in the Senate and the Congress that anybody uses veterans as a scam in a way to benefit or to make money, it should be a first-degree felony. Research last week showed almost 81 veteran scams that are going on right now in Florida. 3 in Citrus County that continue to come to our county, take everybody's money thinking they're helping the homeless vets here or the vets here, and they're taking it to other parts of Florida, or they're taking it to New York, or as in one instance, one of the gentlemen took $100 million and left the country. Vet scams should be a first-degree felony, and I'm hoping the legislature takes a look at that. Nobody should be allowed to imitate a vet or use a vet towards profit. Today I have Dave with me. Dave has been at the shelter for a while. Dave was in the Air Force and then the Marine Corps. What do you think, Dave, is the biggest issues that face a vet as you've been at the shelter for a while?
What I see is transitioning from being homeless to getting back on their feet through vocational rehabilitation. What I would like to see is if a person who is, has disabilities can be retrained, but be geared to the community as far as getting a job. I mean, we can be retrained, but into what field? Be retrained into a field that, yes, there are jobs out there for us. And not, just to say, okay, I'm retrained, now go look for a job.
Do you think there's enough help in Citrus County for homeless veterans?
No, I do not.
What do you feel about the resources available to vets?
There needs to be more. I think there should be more insight on what can the vet do to give back to the community, to help the community. But there has to be resources to find that, and I haven't seen it. Okay, for instance, I'm a CNA. We have 2 nursing homes and 1 hospital within walking distance. I don't have a car, so it's in walking distance. And come to find out that I can't really work right now as a CNA, but I can be retrained if there was a possibility into maybe a different part of the medical field, like maybe medical records. I've been doing this for 26 years. I've got to know quite a bit about nursing, all hands-on. So retraining, maybe not into that aspect of the field, but into another field that's closely related. That would help.
Good insight. What do you think about the Mission Homeless Shelter as far as helping vets?
They have done a lot. I have been very, very appreciative of what this shelter has done for me, and I've seen what they've done for other vets. We've had good directors. I've seen them go out of their way to help get their Social Security cards or birth certificates, things that they need to show who they are, and so they can get a job. Because a lot of them come without anything. They lost it. When I first came in there, I needed My DD214, Robert, who was the director at the time, he helped me get right on it, and I had it within 2 weeks. Things like that. But he does help you with showing you resources, what you can do. I mean, he just doesn't give you a book and say, here it is, you know. He'll sit down with you, he talks to you, and he takes the time out of his busy schedule to work with you and to help you.
Do you feel the Mission and Citrus Veterans Shelter is a vital part of the community?
I do. Yes, I do.
Do you feel the community is doing enough to support the shelter?
I think the community can do a lot more. Not only in funding, but help, you know, what the community has in resources, bring it to us and help us be more viable to the community itself.
As a veteran, where do you think most of the veterans would be that are there now should the veterans shelter close tomorrow?
To be honest with you, sir, I think they'd be back in the woods. And
I appreciate your honesty, and
that's how I feel. There's some veterans there right now. I'd be very, very worried if the shelter was to close right now. I'd be very worried about at least 2 of them that I know of that have very serious issues.
so you do feel that the Mission Homeless Shelter for Vets is a vital part of the community?
Yes, I do. Definitely, 100%.
I appreciate your views. I appreciate what you've been doing to try to get back on your feet. A lot of people come in and they look at homeless, lazy vets, and I'm trying to get you guys on here to show that that's not the case. We know you have a disability, you're working on that disability, but you're also trying to, just in case you don't get that disability, you're looking at working by being retrained in another field.
Right.
Because you're not allowed to do heavy lifting.
I'm not anymore.
And that's what we're trying to get the community to see, is a lot of the homeless veterans we're getting right now either have to be retrained for a different job because of their disabilities. I mean, right now we have a 78-year-old vet there that there's no way that he can help, and we're very thankful for Sean from the county, and the county actually getting Sean involved and helping out with the issues, because he's finding our older gentlemen that are over 65 places in the community where they can get assisted living. And we do give the county kudos on Sean, Kathy Pearson, and those who have been helping from the county to assist these vets. Even Chuck and a lot of the vets groups that are actually helping out. We do appreciate your support, but I am letting everybody know that we do need additional support in order to keep the vet shelter open, because the sprinkler system is becoming a huge issue. Thank you for being on the show, and we'll be right back.